Hello, my name is Julia. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna run. Well, actually, it's me who's running. You don't have to, but you can if you want to, or just watch, or just turn this off if you have something fun to do. It's gonna be 20-minute session, 1 minute walking, 4 minutes running, and repeat. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you feel like it, please hit the subscribe button. I will appreciate it a lot. So, let's get started. I'm starting with a minute of brisk walking to warm up a little bit at the speed of 6 km per hour, which is the same as 3.7 miles per hour, and at 1% incline. While running, I'll tell you a bit of everything. First of all, it's very important to me to make it clear that I'm not an educated professional board-certified trainer, nor I haven't consulted one, so everything I'm doing here is at my own risk and what my common sense and the knowledge of my own body tells me I can do. By no chances I'm here to recommend you a training routine or to tell you which would be a healthy or a safe one, particularly for you. My only goal here is to maintain my own motivation to train and maybe inspire some of you guys to start exercising. Although, if you don't know where to start or what would work best for you, please check with a professional. Now that my muscles are starting to work, it's time to run at a slightly faster pace at 7 km per hour or 4.3 miles per hour at the same 1% incline. I'm not in a very good shape, so I'll take it easy. There is no need to force myself. Let me talk to you about my treadmill. It's a Reebok SL8.0 AC. Not sponsored, I wish it were, but not yet. As I told you in my intro video, the past year I've been training with an elliptical bike, but it wasn't a professional or semi-professional product. I'd had it for several years by then, and my bad, I didn't do a great job maintaining it in terms of oiling, and so I used it quite intensively, and its time had just come. I never liked a lot elliptical or stationary bikes for training, and I've been dreaming about a treadmill for years. The one I bought is not the cheapest one. It was an important financial effort for me, but I wanted a really good product that would last long and would support hours and hours of training, that would offer a great range of supported user weight, top training speed, and a good engine power. Also, at the moment I looked for one, we've been for almost a year of pandemic, and all the training at home products were at serious supply cut. And I believe they still are, so I didn't have a lot where to choose. I'm not saying by this that I went for the only option I had, but I preferred to buy a product above my ideal budget, but not to cut down on quality. I've had my treadmill for a couple of months now, and I really feel that it's a very good product, a high quality one, and with the proper maintenance, it will be for a long time with me. It's pretty quiet, its cushioning system feels awesome, and if I have to mention any cons, it's huge. It's about 2 meters long, 6 feet I guess, which is great because it offers a large running space. Actually, for someone of my height, there is even more space than needed. I'm 1.6 meters tall, 5 feet and 3 inches, and yeah, you need to have enough room in your house or apartment. Another downside is the weight, because it weighs like an elephant, and if you consider to move it from one place to another in your apartment, like I did, it will be a major engineering work. So let me tell you about the training stats. As you can see, there is a box at the lower left corner, and it offers two types of measurements. On one hand, we have data captured by my Fitbit Versa 2 smartwatch, not sponsored either, but you never know. And on the other hand, we have data stored by the treadmill. Although you can see them in progress, it's not a live monitor, but an animation that I've made in order to make it a little bit more dynamic. So the numbers don't correspond to the real-time progress, they increase linearly in time, but the final stats are the real ones captured by the two devices. And now I'm realizing that if you are watching the video on your cell phone, you are probably not seeing any of the teeny tiny numbers. I'm so sorry, guys. And now again, I've returned to a minute walk at 6 kilometers per hour, 3.7 miles per hour, 1% incline. It's time to take a little rest, to recover my breath and to lower my heart rate. All the intervals in this session are going to be the same in terms of speed and incline, and I repeat this 5-minute routine 4 times. So, as I was saying, why do I put both? Well, as you will be able to see at the end of the session, some stats have slightly different results depending on whether it's Fitbit or Reebok. Which one to rely on? Well, it depends, and I can tell you for sure, but my logic tells me the following. If we talk about the distance and steps, it's positively more accurate, the data monitored by Reebok, rather than by Fitbit. Why do I think so? Well, mainly because Fitbit calculates the distance based on your estimated stride length, which is estimated based on your height. The number of steps is captured by a motion sensor, which sometimes I found it not very precise. Meanwhile, Reebok counts your steps, I believe by impact, and it calculates the distance based on your pace and the specified speed. So, in my personal opinion, it seems to make more sense. Also, I found myself tending to make shorter steps while running, and I have been focusing myself on making longer ones. And I believe this difference has been directly reflected by the data the treadmill captured. But what about the calories burned? In this case, I rely on my Fitbit data about what Reebok says without any doubt. The reason is that your caloric waste depends on several factors. Your sex. Generally speaking, and on equal terms, men usually burn more calories than women. Your age. The caloric waste is higher in a younger age and it tends to slow down as we are getting older. Your height and weight. The higher or heavier you are, usually you burn more calories. Your muscle mass. The higher the amount of your muscular tissue is, the bigger is the amount of calories you burn. It may seem similar to the previous one, but the fact is that you spend more calories if you weigh 60 kilos, 132 pounds of pure muscle, rather than if you weigh the same 60 kilos but have more fat tissue. Your heart rate at the moment. The higher heart rate means more calories are being burned. Your basal metabolic rate, or BMR, is the number of calories required to keep your body functioning at rest. The energy the cells of your body need only because of existing and to perform their functions. And this is something that varies a lot depending on each body. So, coming back to my own caloric waste while exercising, neither Fitbit nor Reebok know anything about my muscle mass or my BMR. In addition, while my sex, age, height, and weight are configured in my Fitbit profile, and I like to believe they are taken into consideration in my caloric consumption result, I never introduce my data into the Reebok profile, and I honestly don't know if it's even possible or taken into consideration. At last, my Fitbit smartwatch monitors my heart rate in real time with a second update frequency, while Reebok, well, it has two hand heart rate sensors on the front side, but this type of sensors are known for their poorer accuracy and are not too useful in real time while running. because you should be holding your hands on the top of them the whole time. Right now I feel like I've been talking for years and I don't really know if it's something that you find interesting or annoying. So I'll shut up for a while, enjoy the music and the workout. So again, please consider to subscribe if you'd like to see more content of this type. Hit the like button if you feel so. And of course, we can't forget about that thumbs down button if you didn't like the video. Just kidding. You can share your thoughts in the comments down below, but please be kind to me and to each other. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.